Sometimes there are things that we just assume Mattel is going to release as an official diecast. Some pretty obvious release choices, stuff like McQueen with headset, or in this case, Championship Jackson Storm, which is exactly what we're going to be looking at today in the form of this custom created by Faux Wheel Drive 7. He made me, or he didn't make me, but he sold me this custom several years ago now, and I'm finally getting around to reviewing it. I've been slowly working my way through all the customs that he sent me years ago. I reviewed, I think, two in 2020, one last year, and hopefully we're going to finish the rest this year. That's the goal right now. But if we're going to do that, we can't waste any time, so let's get into the video. So this is going to be kind of a review of Champion Jackson Storm, while also more of an debate piece, because I'm very curious to hear your guys' thoughts on why Mattel hasn't made Champion Jackson Storm as a diecast, because they have made him in other forms, which we'll be taking a look at in a little bit here. So, for those who don't know what Champion Jackson Storm is, basically, in Cars 3, when Jackson Storm enters the scene, he's a rookie. He's got rookie stripes. And then he wins the Piston Cup race at the end of the season where McQueen crashes. He wins that race, ditches the rookie stripes, and gets a new Piston Cup champion decal on where the rookie stripes was. Now, we don't know if that's just something Jackson himself did, or if that's something that all racers who win the Piston Cup get in their first season after they won their Piston Cup. I'm assuming that's how it works. I doubt Jackson Storm just did this for himself, but who knows? It's entirely possible that he did. So, yeah, it's such a small variant, it's so similar to the regular Jackson Storm, which is why people have questioned why Mattel hasn't made it, because it'd be such an easy way to make money off the diehard Piston Cup fans who like getting 1,000 different versions of their favorite racers. All they would have to do is just add in one decal and change up another one, and they're golden. It's not hard. But there are a few differences that I did just want to highlight. So the 2.0 is now looks like it's in the same spot. I think it's just because the rookie stripes are gone. It looks like it's lower placed, but I don't think it is. The Ignitr over here looks a little bit more faint. Let me try and zoom in there. And then, of course, we have the Champion logo, which we can focus in on here. So it is pretty large, and it actually has almost like a blue background. So it's I think what happened was Faux Wheel Drive took a blue background, applied it, and then put the decal over top, because it's not just on the black part like I think it is in the movie. Now, if you look, it does look like it's doesn't quite fit properly, but again, this was a very old custom that was given to me, so obviously it's not going to be perfect. It does say champion with a little picture of a Piston Cup, which is cool. It tells everyone behind him what you need to know. This is someone not to mess with. He's a champion. Now, there's one thing that is different on Champion Jackson Storm that was not done in the custom, but was done on Mattel's version, which we'll look at. So on regular Jackson Storm, you can see there's this Piston Cup decal right above the 2.0 there. And as you can see, it's gray, which makes sense because it matches the other contingency sponsors. And then on Champion Jackson Storm, or on my custom version of it, it's gray as well. However, if we look at the color-changing Jackson Storm from 2020, and we zoom out, you can see, and zoom back in, it's actually gold on the artwork. So first of all, Mattel has artwork for a Champion Jackson Storm, because that's gold, and that's not like that on the regular Jackson artwork. And if we look at the car itself, you can see the gold Piston Cup icon logo there. So I guess what happens when you win the Piston Cup, you get the decal on the back where the rookie stripes would be, and your Piston Cup contingency sponsor is done up in gold. And as you can see, there it is, Champion Piston Cup. The Piston Cup itself looks to be a lot larger, and the Champion text looks to be smaller and more spaced out. Again, it's very hard to see because we're seeing it through plastic. I don't have any intention of opening my color changer, so I don't want to open it and show it. But as you can see, Mattel has made a Champion Jackson Storm in the color changers line. And what makes it even weirder is they've done it twice, because there's two different color changing Jackson Storms, both of which are the Champion version. So it's really weird. I don't know what's holding Mattel back, because again, it's such a simple variation. And I don't think it's necessary that they release it, but they've released a lot more simple variations in the past. Like, just this year they re-released Bugmouth McQueen, which is just Cars 1 McQueen with some bugs in his teeth. You know, it's the same car, basically. Which is the same thing is true for Champion Jackson Storm. So again, it wouldn't be hard for Mattel to make it. It really wouldn't. So we're just going to have to hope that in the future they do consider it. I mean, I think they should, just because it's one of those things that would kind of tie the whole next-gen collection together, you know? To really have a proper, accurate collection, to have what is arguably the definitive Jackson Storm version, because that's the version we see him with the longest, is the Champion stuff, I believe. So, once again, I will do one last quick look here. Custom on the right, official on the left, and yeah. Overall, it's a nice custom piece. I am glad I have it. I do just wish the Piston Cup contingency sponsor text on the top here was gold, but honestly, I didn't even know that it was gold until like a few weeks ago when I actually tried to film this video. I tried to film this video a few weeks ago, but I had to scrap it because it wasn't that good. But I think this one has turned out much better. But yeah, that is basically it for Champion Jackson Storm. Like I said, it's a simple custom. Not much to talk about, but overall, I think it's nice. I think Mattel should release an official version. And yeah, let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on the whole situation? Do you think Mattel will ever make Champion Jackson Storm? Why do you think they haven't yet? Yeah, let's get like a little discussion going in the comments. I think that could be really fun. But for now, that's going to wrap it up. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.